Am I in the game? Whoa, I'm in the game. What happened?
Yeah, we started. All right,
Yeah,
ladies and
like.
gentlemen, this is game three. Well, technically, game one of this. I don't know.
Okay.
Outlaw, explain
So,
what's going on.
so for those of us that watched, you already know.
Go back and watch the
But
last game if
this
you have not.
is insane. The last game that we watched was so crucial for Shade, and he delivered in spectacular fashion. Sunday by no means played poorly, but Shade pulled off some incredible micromanagement and decision making that blew my mind. I bet it blew your mind, Morris. It blew the viewers' minds. It blew my unborn children's minds. Can I go on?
You probably could. It was that. I. My socks are on the other side of the room.
I'm not even wearing socks. Like I'm so impressed with that. And having that game being played, I'm really looking forward to see what both of these players come up with. We're on my favorite map,
Daybreak.
and it is Daybreak, and it's TVT on Daybreak. And I think the best units on this map are siege tanks and banshees. But Hellions have their place too. You can get some sweet drops right around these spots on the bases. I know when I played Protoss, right outside of that base to, you know, that base cross the gap.
Yeah.
I used to proc these Stargates there and rush like 3 Void Rays and Zealots and Stalkers and crush a bunker and just destroy a Terran. Like, there are so many sneaky spots. People say this map is almost uncheesable, but I highly disagree. This map has so much going for it.
One of my favorite experiments was I put a bunch of siege tanks right along that line, thinking they'd be able to get some shots off, and some banshees just came over and killed them.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool story, bro. No, I mean it's totally valid. Now look at this. Shade is opening up with a relatively fast factory. He's getting it before he's even bothering with his orbital command. It hasn't been scouted either, so that's really going strong for him.
Sunday's doing the exact same thing.
Oh my goodness. This is really, really, really interesting. I'm curious because, like I had, like the one-on-ones, the banshees and tanks are really, 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 really strong in this map. And it allows for a lot of interesting combinations, a lot of good positioning. You see in the middle, you have these destructible rocks. What a lot of players don't realize is that those rocks actually change the pathing of your units. If you destroy those rocks early on, you will A-click across and go through there. Otherwise, you won't. So you almost like force your opponent to take certain paths. But if you want to take paths that they don't know about, you crush those middle rocks, and you're in their base before they know it. So at this point, I mean, it's developing. It's developing. You see that the starports are going down. The starport was done a little bit sooner, or
Sunday
actually,
is going to be going. Both
wow.
of them going Banshee.
Okay, so the problem with, as I think you might understand, is banshees are like overlords. Like, I would be really impressed to see if both banshees even hit at the same time. But the gas timings are, wow, even the gas timings are relatively close. Sunday's going to get his gas down sooner, and he's right. Johnny on the spot was sending over the works. His factory is kind of immobile, but there he goes. He's going to get some Hellions out. Will we see a 1-1-1 composition from Sunday in a timing, or will we see some sort of pressure? I think Shade is planning on going for the Banshee pressure. He's not even bothering with Cloak. He wants just to get a Banshee out, switch the starport over for siege tanks, and try and play a Marine tank bio game. Or biomech, rather.
Shade denies a scout, working on Cloak. Banshee about 2/3 of the way across the map.
Well, Shade necessarily was technically successful. He did see the command center being built. So he has an inkling what's going on. Here comes the Banshee right now from Shade. Let's see how much damage he does.
That Vikings moving out and getting way out of position to deal with this Banshee that's about to pop into Sunday's main. And here we go. One.
Just takes 2 really quick volleys, a little bit of hesitation there. He's going to take out the 3rd.
4.
The Vikings are now turning away from the Marines, taking a rather poor path. It's like they're just going to go ahead and go all for it. And Shade are having a superior map position. This Banshee is just racking up kills. Right now it's sitting on 9 workers killed. Nothing to stop him. Those SCVs are being pulled. This is as all in as it gets. Oh my goodness. Are these SCVs just like rallying, or are they actually A-clicking into this? This is weird. Okay, so Shade has his expansion finished. So right now Sunday can rack up a whole lot of damage right now. The Hellions are moving in. They should just go in for the workers, going for the kill. What's the Banshee doing? The Banshee's not doing much of anything. The expansion was technically stopped from Sunday. So, oh wow, he's in there like swimwear. These Marines in a good position.
Cloak.
They will die. Alright, so there goes
Shade's Banshee.
Alright, so, wow, what the heck is going on tonight? Who is on top?
If you go by
looks
food,
like
it's Sunday. But Sunday is not mining. He's finally got all of his SCVs back. Let's take a look at the unit tab. It is 15 SCVs for Sunday versus 8 SCVs for Shade. I'm guessing he had to sacrifice a lot of those to get rid of that push in his main.
Yes, however, Shade has something called Mules. He has finished his orbital command, and it is at his natural, and that might give him the opportunity to get back in it. However, Shade's mostly going to be producing Marines, and SCVs. So that actually allows tech options for Sunday to increase while his orbital is getting established as well. Oh, wow. Okay, so if you saw, Shade was going to attempt to drop in some Hellions, but that Viking from Sunday is just there. And his response is spot on. And to be honest, I think that could have gone better for both players. They're still relatively well off. I mean, I think Sunday end up doing better because he's got more workers, so exponentially his growth will just be phenomenal. But if Shade is given too much breathing room, he could come back. Wait, is this Viking just trolling? Is this Viking just kind of chilling?
Just scouting.
Free scout.
Getting some scouting. Why not?
He ain't got no Marines. He's going to see that there's double reactor going down on these barracks, so there will be plenty of anti-air. Viking might want to decide to find a new place to pitch a tent. And, yeah, so as you had mentioned before, Sunday really doing work. Shade is coming back with this Banshee. And I don't think he's ready for it. He picked up another kill. I mean, Sunday is just doing work with these Banshees. However...
6 seconds, he'll have a scan.
Oh, but how much damage will he do in 6 seconds? That's all you need. As soon as the scan comes down, this Viking is going to kill it, and there it goes.
Does get another SCV, though.
Okay, look at the workers killed. It's 21 workers killed and 16 workers killed. That will slow down Sunday a bit, but Shade... I think you're totally correct in saying that Shade was a bit behind. He's forced to build units when he probably doesn't want to. I think Shade is going to have to play incredibly reactionary from this point on. As Sunday looks to be... I mean, I don't know if Sunday should necessarily put on more pressure here. Shade has dedicated himself making more units. This Viking's, like, flirting with disaster.
Sunday's not pulling any gas. I mean, he is sitting on 270, but he is not mining gas at all. And they are even in in mineral gathering.
In workers?
No, in
or minerals like the mining time.
Mining time.
All right. Okay, so now we've got a Banshee from Sunday on the loose. There is a reactor on the medevacs, or out there for the medevacs, but at this point, this Banshee's doing work. Does it have cloak? No! Okay, Sunday's Banshees do not have cloak. Keep that in mind, because now, Sunday's effectiveness with that Banshee severely limited, and now he's revealed it, so there you go, proper response. Shade dropping down missile turrets. Only one at the moment. He is also going for upgrades, so he really realizes how important it is that he that he keeps doing what he's doing. He's actually applying pressure again, but oh wow, Sunday doesn't really have a lot. He's really kind of getting greedy with his macro in a way. He's building a lot of structures, and like you were saying, he wasn't building gas, so he's kind of held back in that regard. This attack might actually be devastating. Look at this.
Oh my God.
That
Shade.
bunker wasn't even there. Like, his decision was phenomenal. And I don't know, it looks like Sunday is hesitated at this point, and wow. Wow.
And here comes the all or nothing push from Sunday. Yeah, that's gonna be a GG. There we go.
My goodness.
Oh my God.
So back to what I said before. The challenge bracket. Challenge accepted. It's
2-2.
It's all even. It's like, I don't think everyone expected this to go the way it has.
This is not what I almost said. This is not what was supposed to happen, because like common sense would tell you nobody's gonna come back from an 0-2 deficit.
No, like that. Even when I play Magic, when I get down a few games, you almost go on tilt. But right now, the momentum is so heavily in Shade's favor. He lost one match, and he realizes, all right, I have to bunker down, no pun intended, but step it up and just find a level that I haven't found before. And I haven't seen Shade play enough to know where he stands, but he has impressed me, and I think he's impressed Sunday as well.